Welcome back to Lady Cadence Island. Today we're going to talk about how to do a bush rotation. You'll see on my island I've got lots of free space down at the front, and that is for the purpose of receiving bushes from my team members. And the reason you're going to want to do a bush rotation is so that you can build up resources as a team to be able to win competitions, but also, even if you're not competitive, just so you can progress through the game better on your own. It just is a super help to build up your resources. So I'm going to tell you about the bush rotation that we do on our team, and then you can decide if you want to implement it or a variation on it on your own team. So the purpose of the bush rotation on our team is so that we can, again, build up resources, and we're going to be focusing on the butterfly bush. That is the one that gives you the most resources, and that bush everybody on the team will give to a specific person, the team member of the day, each rotation. So every person on the team will receive butterfly bushes from everybody else on the team one day during the rotation. So that's the main focus. And then also we're going to be giving out 2 other bushes throughout the rotation so that everyone on the team is at least receiving 2 bushes every single day, again, to build up their resources. So how do we choose who gets what? All right, what you're going to want to do is go to your team lounge, and then you're going to want to click on your team icon at the top, and it shows you the list of team members in order. Now the president is always listed at the top, followed by officers, but then the order is based on what level you are at in the game. So you can see the numbers right under the profile shows you what level you are at in the game. So again, officers are at the top, but other members are listed in order. So that means we've decided to start our rotation order from the bottom of the list going up, because the people at the bottom usually need resources more. So I will simply create 2 lists. One list is going to be the team member of the day list, and that is simply this list here on the official lounge page, just in reverse. So in other words, if we start our rotation on a Monday, I'm going to list out Monday, Shelly; Tuesday, Blind as a Bat; Wednesday, Angel Love. Does that make sense? So the team member list is just this list in reverse, flipped. So that means when we start our rotation, Shelly is going to be receiving all of the butterfly bushes on her day. The following day, Blind as a Bat will receive all of their bushes. Okay, that's the first list, the team member of the day. And I post that out separately and put in our chat group each beginning of rotation so that nobody gets confused on who gets the bush of the day for the week, because it is in reverse order. Now, to figure out who you're supposed to give the other 2 bushes to, you simply go using this list again, find yourself on the list. I'm going to pretend to be Shelly, okay? So if I'm Shelly, I'm going to be giving a marmalade bush to the person directly above me on this team list, and that's Blind as a Bat. I will give her a marmalade bush, and then I'm going to give the person directly above them a speargrass bush. So 2 above me on the list. So Angel Love is going to be getting a speargrass bush. And you're going to be giving those 2 players those specific bushes every single day of the rotation. So it's very easy to remember. You're giving those same players the same bushes every single day. Now the only exception would be when one of them is the team member of the day. So you don't worry about giving them the other bushes. At that point, you just give them the butterfly bush, because you can only give a player 1 bush at a time. So you focus on the important one. So if either of those 2 players, it's their day to be team member of the day, you give them only the butterfly bush. So that's how we do our list. I've created some graphics to post in our Facebook chat group, just so it's easy to remember, and it shows you exactly what you're supposed to be giving and when you're supposed to be giving it. Now, the reason I create 2 lists and we don't just go from this list, the members list, when it's time to do the rotation for the week, is that this can change, because you'll notice that some of these players are very close together. Some of these are at the same level. So if one scoots ahead of the other, they're going to be changed in order of the list. Or you might get a new player, which will change the order. But for your rotation, you're going to want to keep it consistent. So you keep that list for the rotation, and then it's easy that way. And of course, the rotation will only last as long as you have members on your team. So we have 9 members currently on our team. That means it will only last for 9 days. The more players you have, the longer the rotation will last before you start it over again. So, hope that makes sense and is helpful to those of you who want to be starting a rotation. Now, if you need a new team, as you can see, we only have 9 members. You're welcome to join Dixie Darlings. We ask everyone to serve at least 2 drinks. Again, that super helps your resources out, and get your drinks up to 15 volts of energy if possible. And do the bush rotation. And then in the fall, we're going to be starting back to competitions again. We're relaxed though, and when people have real life things that get in the way, that takes priority. But we'd love to have some experienced players join our team and build it up a little bit. So thanks for watching. Hope that bush rotation will be helpful to you and your own team to get started, and ask any questions in the comments that you might have. Thanks for watching.